Hi, I'm Jo, and the people at Aircon Hut have asked me to share with you my experiences of installing and using my DeLonghi Pinguino portable air conditioner. Now, I've got the DeLonghi Pinguino EX100, and there are a total of 6 air conditioners in the range, and the principles of setting this one up are exactly the same for the other ones. Now, why did I choose the EX100? I chose it for 3 important reasons. First of all, it has DeLonghi's real feel functionality, it has the silent technology, and also it has superb eco credentials, and all of these we're going to talk about later. But first of all, let's get to unboxing it and see how we set it up. So you can see I've opened the top of the portable air conditioning box, but the first thing I want to say here in this section is that actually another reason that I used Aircon Hut is that they use premium delivery partners overnight. So I ordered it at 3 o'clock one day, it was delivered the next day, and the delivery company was so professional that they picked up what is really quite a big box and carried it inside for me, which made it really useful. So here we are, we've opened the top, and in the top polystyrene tray we have all the accessories, which I'm just going to show you and I'll take out, and then we'll move the dehumidifier. So first of all, this is your exhaust hose, which is going to vent the hot air. There are 3 caps and grill. This is the vent that you're going to be using if you have a double casement window where you're going to vent the hot air. And this is the window kit that you'll be using if you have a sash window. Then we have the manual and the remote controllers inside. Now the next part looks daunting, but actually DeLonghi have thought about this and made it very easy for us. So I'm going to take off the polystyrene. And to remove the air conditioner, I'm simply going to pick up the cardboard. And now we're ready to turn it on and start going. So I've come down onto the floor to set up the Pinguino. Now while I'm here, I just want to point out this, which is the filter. You just simply pop this out and there's a washable filter inside. And it's a good idea to give that a wash or a dust just with plain water every week. It helps remove pollutants from the atmosphere, which is great. So we're down here. Now there are 3 ways to use your Pinguino. One is to vent the hot air through this. One is through the sash window, as we said, and the other is to semi-permanently install it. And semi-permanent installation is a great option when you have something like an office at work or a hairdresser's, where you know that it gets hot year round and you'll be using the Pinguino in the same place all the time. And all you do is simply drill a hole in the wall or in the glass or in a door of 143mm diameter and use the connectors, and your Pinguino will stay in the same place and automatically vent. However, I like to use my Pinguino in different rooms, so it's on wheels so I can move it around from room to room, and I have casement windows, so I'm going to be using this accessory. Now, on one end of the exhaust hose are 2 holes, and these 2 holes locate here. There's 1 notch either side where they locate, so you're simply going to pop those in and wait for it to locate. I'm going to attach the vent to this end, and a great tip is to pull out the hose so that the thread matches the thread on all of the accessories, and that makes it really quick to screw any accessory that you want on. So I'm going to screw that on nicely, it's located already, and then pop it in the back and we're ready to go. So we've come inside so I can give you some tips on the best way to locate your portable air conditioner. Before we start though, it's worth looking around the room. This room is approximately 7 meters long, 5 meters wide, and has ceilings of just under 3 meters high. That makes a volume of about 100 cubic meters, which is ideal for the DeLonghi EX100. It copes admirably in here. This is the family room, so it gets very hot in the summer because we've got one west-facing window, one south-facing window, and it can often be full of children who are relaxing, going on their laptops or watching TV. If it gets too hot, we need to cool it down. Now, let's look at how I've set up the Pinguino. You'll see that I've pulled it away from the wall, but I've chosen a location where there's access to a power point and also to the window so I can vent the exhaust hose. It goes without saying, don't put your portable air conditioner near a heat source, something like a stove or a fire. And the other thing to look at is the fact that the hose is pulled lovely and smooth, so there's no kinks in it at all. So we're ready to go. The only thing I'm going to do next is make sure that the doors to the room are closed, and within about 10 minutes we're going to turn this on and the room will start to cool.